Hello everyone, my name is Griffin Swanson from Professional Advantage, and today I'm going to be showing you a short demonstration of how our Collect 365 module for Business Central works with the PayFabric integration owned by Global Payments. I'm going to be showing you the setup of this integration within Collect 365. I'm going to show you how to put those payment links in your collection letters and how you can email those collection letters to your customers and how that would look on their end. They're going to simply be able to click that payment link within your collection email and make payment on invoices via an e-check or a credit card. For starters, let's start with the setup, which is very short and sweet here. If we type in Collect 365 setup, you can see if you scroll down here about midway through, we have the ability here to enable a payment link. You'll then be able to put in a payment link label as well, which will show up in your collection letters or your collection emails. It's as simple as that. If you enable the payment link and have the functionality set up, you're going to be able to start using this collection plus PayFabric integration right away. Now, once you've configured that setup in Collect 365, the next step will then be creating collection letters that host those payment links. So again, if we type in Collect 365 letters here, you can see we have the setup of those letters. And I'm going to go to this custom report layout. You can see I have a number of different letters here set up in my demo environment, and you have the ability to export any one of these here that are listed as a Microsoft Word document. You'll go to Actions, Other, and export that layout, which I've already done here for today's demo. Now, I exported our overdue letter, and you can see there's a number of different schemas in here already, such as the current date text, contact name, and company name. When you send these emails via Collect 365, it's going to be smart enough to populate that information based on the customer you're sending that email to. Now, in order to put these schemas in your Collect 365 letters, we go Developer, Design Mode, XML mapping pane. Now you can see there's a number of different schemas off to the right hand side here, but we're going to click on the one here that has this Collect 365 customer ledger entry information. You can see there's a number of different schemas that we can ultimately populate. You can get very creative with your collection letters, but the ones that I want to focus in on here are the payment links from PayFabric. So we have the payment link label, payment link text, and the payment link URL. Now you can see I've already populated those in my overdue letter, but it is as simple as that when it comes to creating your own collection letters. And then it's going to be the same process here back in Collect 365. In order to put that letter that you just modified back into the module, you'll simply import it at that time. So that's the general setup of Collect 365 and the PayFabric integration. Now let's go ahead and send off an email here that includes a payment link. Now we can do this from an automated perspective in the collection plans. We can do this from the queries window as well and send those letters en masse. But for today's demoing purposes, we're going to do a one-off email. So I drilled into the Collect 365 hub here where we can see our customer list. I can select any one of these customers here and communicate from this window. Again, we're going to choose a one-off email, and I updated the overdue letter to include that payment link functionality. We have 4 invoices for this particular customer, and I'm just going to include those all in my email send. We'll then go to email letter here. It takes just a minute to render that. But then we have a preview window where we can actually review what the customer is going to receive. Now you can review those invoices here, review the verbiage, but for today's demoing purposes, we really want to focus in on the payment link that's being included, which you can see here, pay here with PayLink. It is then going to put that payment link inside the body of your email. Now when you send this email to your customer, they're going to be able to click on this link here, which will then populate a window that looks like this. It will include all of the invoices that you've sent to the customer to where they can pay then via credit card or pay via e-check. And once your customer has made payment on that, the PayFabric module is going to put that in a batch back in Business Central that allows you to approve that and apply those payments to the proper invoices, which really goes full circle with Collect 365. If we pull that back open, we have the ability here, let me simply discard that email, to go back to our collection activities, and if I drill into the pending notes or the overdue notes here, I then have the ability to click this mark complete or paid button, which will then go through, recognize all of the invoices that have been applied via PayFabric, and automatically complete these notes with those invoices for you. So that is how the Collect 365 and PayFabric integration works. If you have any interest in learning more about this or seeing a full demo, please reach out to us at professionaladvantage.com, click on our contact forms, and we'll be in touch.